All right, big fella, lead us off.
Guys, I have been...
When I first saw this, I thought it was E-Harmony. I love it. And I was like, oh, cool. Buddy, this is going to be awkward. And then know the warden's here.
Yeah, my wife.
That's tough.
My wife's sitting in the lounge.
Yeah.
When we're talking about
your E-Harmony dating profile,
my Tinder page. I have been on music talk a lot lately, and it's just it's a lot of like I don't know if this is going to work, but it's a lot of like harmonizing, and I miss it. Like I used to be an active member.
Yeah, that's probably enough so we don't catch a strike.
It's on TikTok. It's it's just people singing. We're not gonna catch no strike off that. I was always a member of a group of people singing.
Barbershop quartet.
Yeah, I've done quartets.
The Four Huskies.
Done trios. Four Huskies. Tres Lobos. No, I have not been in.
You and Cesar in a singing group
Four
together?
Huskies. I was always in a solo and ensemble, but I was never in a solo setting. I was always in an ensemble. And then I've done barbershop quartets. I've done trios. I've done shit like that. Maybe I have never done a trio. Like I've always done a quartet. I have done a quartet or a small ensemble.
I didn't know that upside down pineapple in your front yard.
Yeah, lots of trios and quartets and things. Never knew you to wear the horns of a cuckold. But anyway, I used to sing a lot. Like I used to be in that game. You know what I mean? Like all the way from 7th grade to 12th grade. And then after we graduated, we, church and whatever, blah, 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 a little bit down there, here and there and yonder.
The warden's face is really questioning the church singing.
Well, that was when we'd sing down there at Standale, and stuff like that. But
she's still questioning singing.
I miss singing in a group setting with multiple octaves, multiple music lines, and I would like to maybe get back to that one day. Like, not saying like I'm not gonna. I don't like singing solo. Like we come out here, we get all rip roaring drunk, and we sing karaoke.
I got one question for you.
Songbirds of our generation.
Yeah.
I mean the music that comes out of this lounge is a godsend. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I'm all in on it.
Yeah.
But I am not. I don't know if it was just that I never either had the confidence to like sing in that lead role. Like I was always more of like a filler voice. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
You weren't ready to be a star. Are you ready to be a star now?
He has absolutely no input to this topic. That's why I've completely directed all of this to you. And I was hoping that maybe you would give me some sort of feedback.
No, so
he'll shut the up so I can talk to you, David. David, this episode of the Wandering Dutchman podcast, Wandering Dutch 2, is brought to you by Casey's Off this topic for a minute. But what I'm saying is
first time in podcast history.
Yeah.
Anybody's been booted from
a topic.
Some will say they booted the wrong person.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
I don't know. Like I've just been seeing a lot of these like harmonizing small groups of people singing. And it's just kind of triggered my interest to maybe get back into it, like try to do it again. Like I'm not saying, hey, let's fire up the old band and whatever, but I don't know. I just really enjoy it, and I think it's one of those things that I used to do a lot that I miss.
I never really sang in a group. I think maybe I was in. You talk about that whatever in the ensemble thing there. I feel like I remember something like that back in the middle school days, or but I was in band. I was a saxophone player.
I'm not allowed to say a word.
Why are we just now learning of this?
I'm sure we've talked about it.
No.
I've never heard you say
We've been
that
doing
you
this
played
almost
a saxophone.
3 years. Were you like
Yeah.
Willie Clinton style?
Could you pick one up and play it now?
Hey, did
I
you
could
play
probably
the alto, tenor, or bass?
alto. I could probably make if you gave me 5 or 7 minutes, I could probably make it sound like I might remember what I'm doing. But same thing with piano. I took piano lessons for a while when I was a young fella. But I didn't get kicked out of band. I got given an ultimatum and then quit band because it interfered.
Dave, you're going to stop smoking cigarettes during our practice time, or
Your
gonna be
rental
gone?
sax smells like an ashtray.
Dave, you can't use the sax for a gravity bug.
Well, the goddamn marching band was interfering with 4-H, and they were like, well, you're just going to have to figure out something else to do with this 4-H and farm stuff if you're going to be in the marching band. And I was like,
Well, you don't give David Allen Smoker an ultimatum.
take
Yeah.
your goofy ass hat, woman. That's what I said.
Yeah, you ain't
What
taking
kind
my
of goofy
horse.
hats did you wear for
The
the marching
band,
band?
you know, the big band hats.
Well, that's what I'm asking. There's different styles. Did you?
I never got my hat.
Because you
Oh,
quit.
shit.
Yeah, it was like freshman year. It was like summer before, and that's what I was missing it for. And yeah, Richmond High
Did they
School
have
just-
feathers on them?
Oh no, I never had it.
Oh, you'd never seen them perform?
I
Oh, he didn't go
held
to
a
any
grudge.
sporting events.
Held a grudge.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't go to
They
any
tried
sporting
to-
events now.
I told them I was going to ride my horse the last day of school, and they told me they wouldn't let me walk. Richmond High School, they just had a grudge against me. Look
I
at me
was-
now, mother.
I was going to ride my horse to school, and they weren't going to let me walk.
They voted me most likely to be a rodeo clown.
Well, they're not too far off.
I got
They've watched
class
an episode
clown.
of this.
Shocker.
Bastards.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we...
I guess I've sang a duet or two with folks, but I've never like been part of a like I can't talk music like you can. You're like, oh, hear the falsetto and the.
You're not
Flippity
classically trained, is the
Yeah.
word you're looking for,
Yeah.
Dave.
I'm just
Vibratos,
yeah. See, I don't know any of that.
crescendo, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I don't know. Like, I've been seeing a lot of...
So why don't you and Dave harmonize right now?
No, I knew this was going to be brought up and try to happen, but we're not going to.
Why not?
Because you can't just do that. Like
This
somebody...
isn't a Disney movie when you're 17 years old and you get peer pressured into singing on the spot in front of the.
When you're in Texas, look behind.
There's no harmonizing. There's no... You can't... So the...
You just fill in a little bit. Dave and I will take the reins.
But you're missing the point. Harmonizing is where David would sing the lead, like, when you're in Texas, look behind you. Never gonna do this money. Oh. You know, like he's gonna sing that,
Yeah.
and then I would then sing the same words, but like either in a different octave or in a different tone that would harmonize with his original line.
I get the point. I just don't know why you can't do it because it's a song we all know. And
because it was never harmonized.
But we can create it to be that way.
Well, I don't have the sheet music in front of me to
for Christ's sake.
sight read. The warden says, "Pussies, harmonize or get out."
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a shirt idea.
Was he better than Bill Clinton? I don't get that one.
Bill Clinton is famous for playing the saxophone.
No, I was really pretty shitty.
And Monica Lewinsky. And being married to Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to go into
No,
the
he
detail.
played the harmonica.
I thought you were telling me that Monica Lewinsky also played the saxophone.
She probably did. Old Slick Willies.
I don't know if she played a saxophone, but she knew a thing or two about a woodwind.
Ah, looky there, Dave.
Oh boy.
I was going to say one time at band camp, but you never made it, Dave.
Nope, I got the boot.
Gosh.
A harmony is the concept of combining different sounds in order to create new, distinct musical ideas. And I don't know. I miss it. I miss singing in a group setting. And I'm probably going to take a lot of shots for this. You know what I mean?
You're going to get a ton of shots for this.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Like, I enjoyed, the whole choir, the chorus, shit like that. Like, it was just always a really good time. And the music that you can create with a group of talented voices is pretty impressive.
I'll buy that.
And I used to be like, we used to do well. Like when I was in high school, we won a lot of really prestigious awards. You know what I mean? But like we did. We actually went to was it not Warren Central? Where the hell did we go? Somewhere, one of those big ass 5A schools in Indy, and competed in a state competition. Our buddy EK could probably tell us where we were exactly, but
He's probably not a fan of the show.
yeah, he listens.
Oh, does he?
Every now and then. But I don't know. Like I did that. I got selected in 7th or 8th grade to sing in that Circle of State was song. It was like an all-state
I remember hearing about that.
an all-state honor
May
choir.
the circle
That
be
you've heard of, like me talk about it
unbroken.
before. Like you've heard of that.
That's what I think I remember doing in
Circle of State was song. So that was an
Before
all-state.
red shirts. 'Cause
Yeah,
Richmond's red.
we were robe wearers. So
we were T-shirt wearers.
So we had to wear our robes with our different things that we wore. So like this whole big ass honor choir was full of people wearing their specific garb that they would sing in. And then we went to ISMA. You know what ISMA?
Mm-hmm.
State comps, stuff like that. We would ride the bus. Seen a guy jacking off in his car on a choir trip one time. That was f***ing wild.
That's not.
I think we were
turn I
on
was
465. We were on 465 going to this school, and there was a gentleman that was in the adjacent lane of the bus, just really cranking down on that. And some of the girls that were in the choir there were like screaming, and everybody's like, "What's going on?" And our choir director, God bless her, stay in your seats. Everybody, don't rush. You know, that we're all cramming to the other side, like, holy cow, he's got his dick out. You know, like the whole thing. It was wild, man. It was crazy. Never really seen anything.
Country Mouse going to town.
Yeah, I mean, he just flogging the shit out of that son, beating it like it owed it money. You know, it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it before. You know, small town kid from Holland, Indiana, go to the big city and see somebody cranking his meat right there in the car.
Really saved this topic.
Yeah,
Really brought it back to
You're
life.
welcome. But anyway, I mean, that's what I was wondering. You know, sometimes you get bangers and sometimes you don't. But
About where that guy's at now? He's
Yeah.
probably sitting in Newcastle with the
Yeah.
rest of the sex offenders.
yeah, I don't know. That was weird. You know, so
Thanks for sharing.
I like to sing, guys. Thanks for listening. Casey, what you got, brother?
The whole bus erupts and beat it.
Just beat it.
Harmonizing. We're all harmonizing. Yeah. The Miss Weil, our choir, she got the pitch pipe out.
Oh boy, had the pitch pipe out.
You know, and then we all just, went into simultaneous song. It was a wild thing.
That's
man.
why people enjoy the show.
Isn't that wild how you just, like, I probably haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about that in probably 15 or 20 years. And, like, you think about, like, going on that trip and then, bam, there it was. Like, holy how did I forget about that guy cranking it in traffic?
Oh, that weird mole.
Yeah.
Sir, you should get that checked out.
Yeah. Wild deal. Looks like we're going racing.
Actually, I want to change my topic
Oh, good.
to starting a adult male choir.
Barbershop quartet.
Yeah, and we'll have tryouts and
Down at the boardwalk.
we'll wear the straw hats.
Na, na,
Yeah,
na,
we're moving on.
boardwalk.